Tawang in the fourth week of June, what you should be expecting. This is specifically for people who are traveling from the 21st to the 28th of June 2026. Now, you have to understand that the fourth week of June is pretty much the start of monsoon in Tawang region. So you'll get a mix of, I would say, rainfall at the lower parts and snowfall at the higher. So it's an exciting time to be going there. The daytime temperature will range from anywhere between 15 degrees to around 20 degrees, while the temperature at night will be anywhere between 4 degrees to 8 degrees. So you have to be carrying your woolen clothing, your umbrella, and your raincoat because you're going to get a mixed bag of everything. The visibility is going to be down to less than, I would say, 5 meters in certain places. It's going to be foggy, misty, and that's what the weather is going to be like. There will be certain places where you will get to see the snow-capped mountains, but that entirely depends on what the weather condition is when you're traveling. The roads will remain open, so you're not going to have any of that kind of worry. But if you're considering taking the helicopter to Tawang, that's not going to be happening in the month of June, so drop that idea. The best places where you'll find snow in the last week of June is at Sela Pass, Bumla, and at Sangastar Lake. These are three places where you will find snow. Bumla will definitely have snow, and if it is by any chance snowing at, I would say, Bumla, then you need to have a day extra so that by default you do not end up missing out on going to Bumla Pass and Sangastar Lake. What you can expect is lush greenery. The waterfalls will be active. There's going to be a lot of cloud cover, and the overall crowd in Tawang would reduce by the third, fourth week of June. So you do not have to worry about it being overcrowded. When you're packing, make sure that you're packing a pair of waterproof shoes, a jacket, your thermals. You have quick dry clothes, and most of all your clothes are packed in plastic bags, so that by default, even if your backpack or your suitcase ends up getting wet, you do not end up losing all your clothes to the heavy rains that you will be experiencing along the way from Guwahati. Now, the places that you by default should be visiting in Tawang is the museum, the Park, the monastery, and the war memorial. These are four places by default you should be visiting, and along with this, you should go to Bumla Pass, Sangastar, and Pitaso Lake. Just remember that you need to have an inner line permit, which you have to do online from the government website, and it'll cost you around 500 rupees, which you have to do it to enter Arunachal Pradesh. Now, this is your update for the month of June, fourth week. Keep in mind that do not worry about landslides. That's not at all going to affect your journey to Tawang.